What's up, YouTube? Jersey Gamer 9000 is back on screen for more Let's Play the Mario Party 2. I almost said The Legend of Zelda because I'm so used to it. Okay, so those are the 4 players that are going to be in this game. We are going to be starting the next board map. But for right now, we're off the minigame park because I forgot to do something last weekend. Which involved that piranha plant that we just passed. And there he is. Wahoo! You got so many minigames. This one's fun too. So here, this is Dungeon Dash. It's a 2 vs 2 minigame. Check it out. Way to go. Keep on playing. There's more to come. Alright. Do I automatically get Dungeon Dash? Let's check it out. Yes, we do. Okay, so we're gonna play this game at the start. And we're gonna do this team here. So let's do it. Inside the tree we go. So this is pretty much like Desert Dash from Mario Party 1. You just go back and forth with their controller. Pretty much it. I'm trying not to get squished by the blocks. The only other obstacle you actually had to deal with is the fire in the very beginning. Other than that, this is rather easy. And the winner just gets to leave the dungeon, while the other players get to stay inside! Luigi and Peach, run! That's pretty much it. That's Dungeon Dash. And that's all the 2 vs 2 minigames that you can collect. So now the objective of the next couple of weeks here. What we're going to do first is Mysteryland, which is the next board map. That will obviously be the next 2 weeks, 25 turns this week, 25 turns next weekend. The following weekend will be the continuation of Minigame Coaster. It will be the normal mode, plus 2 vs 2 minigames in Minigame Stadium, because I wanted to unlock that minigame. Then we'll do the final board map, which would be the I think, Horrorland it's called? This one right here? Horrorland. And at the Horrorland, then I'll figure out what to do from there. But right now, we're gonna head to Mysteryland, and I'll meet you guys at the beginning of that. So, I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Mysteryland is upon us. These are the hidden jungle paths, countless mystical artifacts tower over these mysterious pathways. Jeez. As archaeologists search for the stories behind these artifacts. Your objective this time... Oh boy. Is to defeat Bowser the Sphinx, a legendary monster that poses riddles to all travelers he meets. Whoever it takes, defeat Bowser to become the superstar of Mysteryland. Yes, let's do it. So that goes back on the ground. We know what to do. We gotta beat Bowser the Sphinx, which kind of makes no sense. And looks like Luigi will be going first in this minigame. Minigame? What am I talking about? Wario will go third. Peach, who has now been in every single board map, and DK. Obviously, Peach and Wario have become traditionists here, as Peach has been in every board map since the start. And Wario has been everyone since he entered the fray in board map 2, which was, I think, which was Western Land. So there's our first star and our first Baby Bowser location. And as always, we will change our settings. Peach hard, minigame, skip, message, fast, and save after every turn. So now I will put the controller down since I don't need it. Until we head to turn about 25, and then we'll start the recording. But for now, let's go over Mysteryland. This has, like I said, these two, the next two that we're gonna play, Mysteryland and Horrorland, they're kind of confusing. So, we'll get into Mystery Land after this minigame, because it's a 4-player game. And we got Mega Marathon. Here we go. So while this minigame goes on, we'll get into a couple of things here. Let's see. Skyward Sword came out last weekend. I'm right now heading to the first temple, but with the limited time that I've actually played it. So far, so good. I like the fact that he like jumps off the wall or something. That's pretty cool. You know, well, of course, I can't roll around like you always do. You gotta, like, you know, shake the nunchuck and all. And it seems like the computer will actually do on hard. That could be a reason. As Luigi got 32-42. As he clears off the first minigame and takes a 10-coin lead. Other than that, so far so good in terms of Skyward Sword. And Luigi lands on a question mark, which will advance him to the next area over there. And every question mark that he lands on will actually advance him to the next area. So that's how you move on. And with Wario landing on the bank early on, that's not going to help him get any money at all, as Peach gets a 4. So the question marks are very important. And those arrows on the field, you see that big arrow right there on the side? That's right by Peach. That's telling you which way you go if you do land on a question mark. As we play a 1 vs 3 minigame, it's gonna be lights out. So Wario able to take command in that minigame. Let's see, what else we have to talk about in Mystery Land here? Obviously there's a bank, there's an item shop also in the area where Luigi is, and then you have these guys for 10 coins, will bring you across to the opposite end of the area. So if you pay 10 coins, you can go in that direction. Which is what Peach is going to do, which I don't know why Wario did it. Wario didn't do it. Because that's where the star is. So a spaceship will come and bring you across. So the star is right there. I mean, as long as Peach isn't on a question mark, she's looking very good to get it. And Boo is also in this area, so a good chance for Peach to get the first star of the game. And it looks like not Luigi, DK will join them as well. Wow, I just guessed that. Okay. Also, continuing on with Super Mario Land, Super Mario 3D Land, I should say. I like that game as well. That just came out recently. And I'm on, I think I'm starting World 4, or I'm in the middle of World 4. I'm really not that sure. As we play an item minigame here for DK. This is the item minigame. What you have to do is press A to hit the hammer onto the blocks. And DK starts us off by getting an item? Ugh. I don't know what he was thinking. But yeah, you gotta hit the item twice, so... So, because he is the last turn, we automatically head here. Unfortunately for us, this is really gonna amount to nothing, because nobody is in that circle yet. This is the last circle you can get to. Unless you pay 10 coins where Luigi is. As Bowser gets an 18, but it's not gonna help him. Now, I'll talk about those Shy Guy huts when somebody gets there. But for now, I'll play a 4-player minigame, and it's gonna be Hot Rope Jump. It's funny, I think I've been calling it Hot Jump Rope, because that makes more sense. But it's Hot Rope and Jump. Which doesn't sound right to me. I don't know. So let's see how far these players go before one dies. Also, the recap, like I mentioned before, Peach has been in pretty much in every board map, came in second in the first board map, which advanced her to Western Land, and then beat Western Land. Also beat Space Land, so now she's here in Mystery Land. As Wario joined up in Western Land. And has come in second every single time. And actually, I was Wario both times in Western Land and in Space Land. And there goes Wario, and there goes Peach and Luigi! And we have an early draw. This is like the LP for draws. How many have we had so far? Jeez. Though if you're dealing with 4 computer players, you're probably more bound to have draws, I guess. As Luigi is not going to buy an item. See, I don't understand. Like, do they hit buy an item to see what they get and then hit no? You know? Okay, so now we have a Shy Guy hut here. Then they give you slow curses on other players. So if you want to curse somebody, you go there. Which would be good because then the other player will roll a lower dice. As Peach loses 4 coins, and Meg now has 14, which is very strange. And if Peach doesn't get coins in the next minigame, as DK lands on a question mark, which really didn't help him as he heads to the 4th area, he gets a hidden block though and gets the first star of the game. Unbelievable. As now we play roll call. So DK is off to a good start because of that. And we played the bombs. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'd say 16. Of course, now we're going to be 15 because we're going to lose one. I probably went a little fast there, so let me just count it again. 1, 2, 3, well. If you don't count it right away, these bombs blow up too quickly. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 15. Now it's going to be 14. Now I think it's going to be 13. There's probably only 13 of them in there. Like, I wonder why they put those boxes there to block the bombs. I don't know. But I said 13, and if that is right, then nobody's gonna win this game. 2 consecutive draws! Well, at least now we don't have to worry about money. At least for a while, anyway. As Luigi will go. So another way to, I guess, grind for money is to play the easy mode on Roller Coaster, because the prize is that 100 coins, plus the lives, and then all this other stuff that you get. That's how or you can just, you know, do Minigame Stadium as, who is that? Has Wario lands on a question mark, and moves over. To Area 2. Peach unable to steal. Does the middle 2 areas have a Does the other 2 areas have a bomb? I don't think so. They may. I didn't really check. Cause that has an item shop there, but it's on that side. As Peach is gonna try to get an item. And looks like it's gonna be the plunger chest. Which I believe I mentioned something about special items that each player normally gets, and Peach is just a plunger chest. I want to say that that's true or not. I don't know. I mean, Dunham website. I don't remember which website it was. I saw it a couple weeks ago. So, and DK doesn't have enough money to put a curse. He does not on a question mark though, and heads to the first area. And I was thinking I'm right. The only areas 1 and 3 have those bombs. So, as we play Hexagon Heat, we're heating up. Oh, I still can't believe that one minigame where I died because I couldn't jump onto the thing, and then DK won. Was it DK that won? Or was it Wario? Where did Wario come from, and why did he almost die? I'm very confused. I'm gonna have to look at that. As there goes Luigi. So I was explaining what happened before in the previous video, and Wario able to just stay alive. Oh wow, that was white. I would run to the light blue one. And looks like once again a draw. That's 3 consecutive draws we have had so far. And at the rate we're going, nobody is gonna be able to get a star besides Luigi and Wario. Oh, it seems like Wario's not buying an item. I would buy the skeleton key if I was Wario. I think you can in those areas, because there's a door in certain places. As once again, Peach is going to put money in the bank, which is going to enable her not to get the boo. But she's going to warp to area number 3. Anyway. So you can see how this area can get confusing because of all the question marks. So, as DK puts more money into the bank, and to the red, so he has no money, but he is in first place with that star. We play a 1 vs 3 minigame, and it's going to be Fillet Relay. Ready, go! So, can DK win this by himself? Or will the 3-player... And Peach falls down! Making DK have a comeback. As now it's between DK and Wario. Who will get to the line first? Right now, Wario has the advantage because he's in the front, in that narrow passageway. But the time to transfer may hurt him, but no, it doesn't! Because Luigi still has the lead. And if Luigi just doesn't fall down, which he does, enables DK to catch up, but Luigi's still able to get the victory. DK had opportunities, but the 3 players prevail, and they all have now some money. Peach now has money to actually steal coins from Luigi or Wario. Most likely, Luigi. Can't steal from DK, even though he's in first. As Luigi then buys that skeleton key, which was, I think, a good move. And if he can make it to the door, he may have an opportunity to get to the area. As Wario gets there just by landing on a question mark. And Wario gets a hidden block, but he only gets 20 coins. That does give him the lead for the coin star at 60. And also an opportunity to steal a star. Never mind my Peach stealing, money, because she wasn't even in that area, because she did it on a question mark. To head to area 3, as Peach gets Luigi's key, and then gets a 3. And because of that, can't play that in a minigame, she wouldn't have anyway, because of the fact that she had the plunger chest. But DK will play in a minigame. Most likely DK will get the Bowser Bomb. If it's available, which it's not, thank God. So let's see what DK gets. He may get the plunger chest, and does. I personally would go for a warp block in this case. To try to warp yourself out of that area, but, you know. And maybe try to get Wario out of that area if you get him. And look at this, we play Lava Tile Isle. A minigame we had to do it, I had to get off screen because it was taking too long to get to. And Wario dies first, followed by DK. Can we have a win this time? Or will we have a fourth consecutive draw? We won't. Peach gets a win. Or well, one. Peach won, in this case. As now, she has over the coins she needs to get them into the... back to that star area to get to the star. Well, actually, no, she doesn't, because she's probably gonna lose 5 coins at the bank. And Luigi... Oh, Luigi doesn't have a skeleton key, never mind. 32 coins are in the bank, and now Wario, unless he gets a 1, is in prime position to get the star. Now Peach can go down, which she does. Smart move by Peach. You can't go down, but you can go in either direction. And now Peach uses that skeleton key and then heads back to the second area, as DK is trapped in the first area still, as we play Bombs Away. So at least the middle area was still. Sometimes to play a short game, nobody's able to get there. But even if we did play a short game, we still was able to show off the middle. The middle's not really much. There's a Bowser space there, but not really that important. As looks like all the players are still in good shape here. There goes 3 of the players, which enables Wario to just get the victory. I have never seen that before, where 3 players die by 1 bomb. Wario is in prime position for a coin star. And to have a 2-star lead. He just can't get a 1. Because if he gets a 1, then he lands on a question mark. But he won't because he gets a 10. Because first off, he'll steal a DK star, which he got for free. And second off, he'll even have enough to get the star because he has enough spaces to get there. He just has to be smart enough to say no there, which he did. So there we go, Wario with 2 stars in 1 turn. To take a 2-star lead. As the next star heads to area number 2. So now Luigi's in prime position to get that one. And Bowser Jr. Or Baby Bowser, whatever he's called in this game. Actually, it's either Baby Bowser or Koopa Kid. Because Bowser Jr. is somebody completely different. As it looks like Peach is going down on our favorite Koopa, Bowser himself! So let's see what we got. We haven't seen Bowser Evolution. What? Stars packed to go again? I have never seen so many stars packed to go. It's just ridiculous. How many times did we get it last time? Like, almost every single time Bowser's been landed on, he's done nothing. But it's always been Bowser or stars packed to go. Which is, I've never seen that in my life. That's just ridiculous. So Bowser really hasn't had much of an impact because of that. And wow, they gave Peach an easy setup here. Luigi and DK can probably go easily. I'll probably go for 15 seconds first. Which is what Peach is going to do. Like I said, you don't need to get all the time. You just need to get the players in time. And by a smart move here, she's going for Wario first. What I would do just to ensure the victory is to get the 30 seconds, since they give it to you. And then, I will go for Luigi and DK, and not worry about the 20 seconds, because they're right there. But knowing computer logic, they'll probably go for the 20 seconds anyway. As Peach is gonna go for DK first. Let's see if the computer is smart and goes right for Luigi. Nope. Like, why would you don't need the 20 seconds. But they go for it anyway. And I hate that. I hate it. Die! They're stupid like that. You're wasting time just to go for that. Finish! As Peach won! Also, because we unlocked Dungeon Dash, which was earlier in this video, it's now going to be selected in this board map, and every board map we now do. As Luigi unfortunately lands on a question mark and heads back. Well, not back, but heads to Area 3 for the first time. The thing about there's so many question marks in this game that the question mark star is not even going to be like, it's going to be a major competition for that question mark star. As we have a chance time here, we haven't seen many of these in this game. They really cut down on the chance times. As it looks like it's going to be DK. And Luigi. With Luigi giving DK 30. Luigi does have that much, and because of it, Luigi cannot steal the star that Wario stole from DK. Unless he can somehow get 30 coins. Or 35 coins somehow. Because he has to pass the bank. He has to pass the bank. But Peach, on the other hand, can steal coins. And just like computer fashions do, they steal from the wrong person. He only has 4 coins, there's no point to do that. Like, I would steal from DK to get, you know, at least some money, not just 4. Just because Wario's in first place, that doesn't mean it's a good idea to steal coins from him if he only has 4, you know. And it looks like Peach is going to be riding back to area number 1. A good move, because then 1 question mark gets her to the area where the next star is. And looks like we have Tipsy Tourney. Here we go. Minigames we haven't seen yet are 2 vs 2s. We've seen 1 vs 3s, we've seen 4-player minigames. Have we seen any 2 vs 2s? I don't think so. Interesting enough. Well, at least in 2 weekends, we'll see 2 vs 2s. So that's when I will do the battle mode for 2 vs 2s. We had a very exciting 4-player one, jeez. Of course, I couldn't, you know, win for the life of me. And there's DK winning. But that was a very close game. Who won, DK? I don't even remember. I mean, it was last week. As Luigi gets a 7. And Luigi will land on the question mark. So him losing money did not matter for him, because he just went over there. That's already like 3 question marks for Luigi. Bowser! Okay, let's see what we're gonna get. 20 coins for Bowser. Bowser! And because he didn't have any, Bowser just gives him 10. That's the way to go. I don't know how you go from losing 20 to getting just to get 10, but whatever it works. And that's only because Wario got stolen from Peach, because he was in first place at 4 coins. As the bank all of a sudden has 47 coins into it, as DK lands on a question mark and heads to area 2, which is good for him because that's where the star is. As we play yet another 1 vs 3 minigame, it's gonna be bowl over. Here we go. Let's get ready to bowl! Just ignore me when I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. Can Wario get all 3? He could have if he was smart. And now if the other players are smart here, they'll stay away from each other to win the game. But Peach is being stupid and hitting close. But because DK stays alive, DK, Peach, and Luigi won. Wario does get some money, he gets 2. And he still has that 2-star lead because of the steal of DK's free star and the star that he brought himself. And right now DK is closing in on Wario's coin star. So far nobody's put a curse on anybody as Wario heads to area number 1. He's now 1 area away from the star. That bank has a lot— 9?! Has a lot of money. Let's see if DK— oh, DK already has an item. Once somebody else gets another item, DK will steal it. As we play, Shy Guy Says. Let's see if we can get one of those sneak attacks by Shy Guy here. Oh, we won't, because not only did Luigi die, Wario died, and Peach died as well. Making DK win the minigame vastly earlier than he should have. That was way too early for hard computers. I gotta check and make sure these computers aren't hard, because they're dying awfully early.